Here.
I'm here with Chef that
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Well treated.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that's of course, I don't get involved with that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here with Chef that
Yeah, brother.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that's of course, I don't get involved with that.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. Yeah. So recently, as you guys knew, I would have taken a few days off and headed to the islands. I saw a few islands, but specifically, what you guys say? I really touched on Barbados, right? Because everywhere else was just touch and go, see a few beaches and move on. I think Guyanese need a reality check. And this morning we're calling on our Trinidadian Guyanese. If you are from Trinidad and tuned in to this program, we'd like you to call in on 622-7740. If you're incapable of calling in, the meeting rough with you, even in Trinidad. Now you should stay out of this if you can't call directly, because I could call anywhere directly in the world. Right? We call in on our Surinamis, Guyanese. We're calling on our Barbadian Guyanese. Let me have a candid discussion on cost of living. Now, yes, I had fly fish and dolphin at Oysins. Yeah. A nice rum punch. But we got to talk about cost of living. You know what's the cost of a tank of gas here? For the car, the regular car, about $10,000 could fill up your tank. Well, from quarter tank up, and I don't think when you check in full of tank anybody in the world, because a car don't even come, once the car come off the line, it should never have an empty tank. There's a real low life and hungry belly thing. I'm talking about it, I was a real hurry back in the day because I run out of gas several times. I come from the them kind of hardships. I used to run out of gas steady under the PNC by 2015 to 2020 steady. I used to run out of gas. I was working at Kaicho doing billing Guyanese Critic brand and struggling. Sean Diodat asked me about the old lady in Barbados was somebody called and pretended it was me. The person called and cussed it. and tell she something about me, not pretending it was me. And the old lady is here, she's your husband down here. They build a house, they live in Soesdijk. She returned from Barbados and she's living here now in Soesdijk. Only a day they call me with an issue to sort out. Right? So anybody 6,000 with quarter tank to full up. Anybody in Barbados? Anybody in Trinidad? Anybody in Suriname? We are there. How you come out? Everybody talking about cost of living. Let them people tell you we're living in them as immigrants in other country. Where's the cost of living? These things you could Google them all, you know. I went in the supermarket, I went in the mall. Next thing I went in the mall in Barbados Mall, and a lady run into me. A Guyanese lady, all excited, everybody. So a great number of the working force, the mainstream working force in Barbados is Guyanese. The chief security for animals in Barbados is a Guyanese man. Owned the company. The lady was mapping in the mall. She don't hear too good. She's a Guyanese woman. The security lady there, Guyanese woman. Meet me as secretary there for 20 years. So by the time I go in the mall, I can start doing videos and checking the prices for things and check what cost of living is. By the time the people who have me at gap start, what I could do. Yes, sir. Lady glad she see a hard head like herself. Lady calculate. By the way, yesterday we went to ERC. We went to the ERC yesterday. And the ERC got some complaints about me labeling people. And complaints from one page called Guyanese, Concerned Guyanese, which is affiliated with Azreen Mohammed. Jesus Christ. Imagine they get complaints. I said, my y'all taking bait, y'all as pawns. We're really y'all there, Panatel. Now, not to beat up on the ERC, but the investigating unit called me and asked me, I said, my here, y'all have the power and the authority to charge people when they do wrong things. If y'all think I do something wrong, just make up the charges and call me. Don't waste my time. You understand? And next one. What were some of the questions by? What were some of the questions asked? One of the other investigators, two young ladies, by the way. So one of the other investigating officers, that is make up these things. They ain't got a bias against me. They were very professional with how to do anything. I was more aggressive because I was more aggressive. It getting annoying with the ERC now. Because I'm saying, when they tell me that is Concerned Guyanese make the complaint against me, I said run through the page. The page Concerned Guyanese got Jack Dio, the president face makeover, and all kind of thing, treated people in all kind of derogatory manner. And they was able to make a complaint against me. Like, what really had happened? And somebody in the comments vexed with how I said something about black people. 3 people in the comments. I got 300-something thousand people following me. 1,000 of them. Some one of the bodies which in they really got nobody. The only sign they are that represent the anybody represent the black people more than me. Like I ain't any Black Lives Matter bullshit. I ain't jumping up at that. You understand? I ain't gonna follow up at that shit. But if anybody call, if I see I talking a black man born a black woman, Bitch, acid in your face. I talked for shit yesterday. You see any black you see Red Thread come out and talking? They come out and talk. You see the Guyanese Human Rights Organization come out and talking? That people continue, women continue to be abused, and is that the forefront of something? The people in Linden concentrated on the bridge. What they try for years to burn up. The Lindeners years try to burn the bridge. Well, Granny tell you, don't burn the bridge, you got for cross pan. Don't burn the bridge, you got. They try to burn the bridge. They try to burn the bridge. Now they're all in the bridge broken. Now the false prophet and cohorts, they under the bridge all in broken. Oh God, man. Oh. The false prophet didn't come and say, watch me as men. And the false prophet is a man. I can't say otherwise than he about him. He's a father. Jim Jones was too. And a false prophet. The false prophet from Linden, yes, is a man. He's right bicycle, he's physically fit. He has all the components of what a man is. You can't take the away from you. Whether he's a bad-minded man or a false prophet who's a man, he is a man. He represents men. Come on, talk to the men and let them know this thing can't happen like that. I come from I tell y'all. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Critic, morning, man.
Yeah, brother.
You know, I got a little problem, man. The past couple morning, you know, he's sleeping, right?
Do you know you could know a scrapehead or a person's level of literacy, education literacy, from their tone of voice? And the way they speak, you know that? You didn't know that? Oh God. Yeah. It is so, the ignorance in people, or people's level of literacy. I die in Barbados. Here laugh. I die in Barbados. And I don't know if it's a Guyanese thing, because you would have educated people, or people who you think that is are educated and operating at a certain level. You would assume, assumption is the mother of all fudge ups. You would assume that they're up on a level. Hello, good morning.
Critic, so why you beat me up on this one? They got a man from Box Center and this man, and he don't talk, so. He said,
Kadaki?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He don't talk, so if that change would come. The change would come. Mohammed is the opposition leader.
No, but many changes, my brother, many changes have come. One change, maybe exchange, maybe it has to be a rechange for the PNC, and a great change has come for the majority of Guyanese, brought by the PPP.
Yes, Linden is PNC stronghold, and when the people beat them like a snake, he said change will come, the change don't come, but
the change them come. The exchange.
Yeah, I'm
Roger. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic, your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I want to say something where you say about people, you want to talk about people, how people see cost of living. Those people are sick cost of living.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from Skillet. It's from Skillet.
So here, before this specific conversation, we got to do a little background. Everybody know who's me. You don't got to call your name. But people need to know is the person we're talking, what context they're talking from. What work you just do?
I'm a contractor. I'm a businessman.
Roger that. So tell me about your opinion of cost of living in Guyana.
Yeah, because what I'm saying, people are hollering the cost of living is expensive. But those are the people who I think that waste their life. They never choose a positive part of their life, because I'm 50 now. And I could tell you how hard I worked since I was 14 years. And I put things in place. I married in the age of 19 years. And from 19 years I started to build life. I take my wife and I start to build life and make life. And all the time things are always hard. I don't care what people say. But it depends on how you make it. If you waste life, you will never find it good in the long run. You have to put things in place. You check today, everybody's saying cost of living raise this rate. But ask any majority of the people who are drinking, who are smoking, ask them if they ever ask why the thing raised. They don't say nothing. They don't say nothing about smoking and drinking. They can raise how much you want. They never complain about it. You check about the lives that people live. That's my business. For what people we choose, they okay.
That's the thing. Here was me problem with like opposition and PNC people.
Yeah.
You choose a path, and then here you are. Watch how much money he get.
Yeah.
They got Critic up. I sit on a pump station, fall in me lap. Partner, me been a Borbies. Here when these things start getting me head, me been a Borbies. Me go and drive him by meeting Blackbush entrance there, the below pump station, right? Either the entrance or the exit. One of them place where the big pump up on the road car now.
I know.
And me go down in the thing night time, I pass him, I watch this thing, so my God. Oh lad, this thing is so big, it's so massive, you got no background and stuff to do this thing. Me call Uncle Chinese, he was alive. And when me go there, me see one big crane there on the work site, right? Me call Uncle Chinese, me say, Uncle Chinese, me want a big crane for buy. He say, what you gonna do? Me say, man, me hope, me want equip myself, me hope in the future for get one pump station for bill. Right? Me go Mohammed's. Them time me and them in alright. They had a big war for bill. Me go find out what are the requirements to get to build one pump station. You got to get a little background in concrete making and foundation building and so, right? Me say, all right, me go develop the background. Me take the work from Mohammed. Me say, here, you take all the profit. I only pay me for do the work. Me only want for send me do this work, right? Me go do the work. Me break the pile. Me get all of that. People don't know when you may apply for the pump station. All of that been in. Concrete war facility, 80% complete. All of that me experience. All the equipment me had been registered to Tupui. Me had the excavator, all them things registered to Tupui. Crane, 2 crane me had registered to Tupui. People don't understand. Me put all of it in place. Bear in mind, me there hundreds of millions of dollars a bar and a biting for go for bid for this job. You understand?
Yeah.
So people who wake up, man, oh God, think back, brother. If you just stop smoking, if you just stop drinking, like here, my brother, me like drink bad. The thing is, when me wake up in the morning, me not sharp. Me reach 45, me can't run like how me does run long time. And me calculate. I like me only got energy up to 12 o'clock. When me eat, me go sleep. Here what has happened to me, it was me life cycle. Me eat 12 o'clock, me not eat, me drink this tea. Then me go do all me do, me not left here meeting, people come, meeting, all me meeting, me talk to me start, me got meeting. Then 12 o'clock, me go look for food. When me done eat, me want sleep. Me go rest, right? From 1 o'clock time. Me go get up back 3 o'clock time, me come out back again, more meeting and so me relax. Little time with the wife. Me organize my whole life, somebody. You understand?
People like complaints. People who like complain is people who like to waste life and just...
No, but what happens, nothing is wrong with them and nothing is wrong with we. What is wrong is with them thinking they could get what we got by just sitting down.
Correct.
But when me done hay, yesterday, watch, me at the hay, this hay, you can see, you go see on the live. This here are documents from company. One company give me the portfolio, one time we do thing together, right? This here are one document or summary, the buys them do, for revitalize the break news. This here, my accountant come, me had a meeting with my accountant Friday night. 9 o'clock Friday night, me in the accountant, one bill of 815,000. One next one is 350,000. 1.2750. 240,000. That me got pay he for organize my taxes them. Yes, and this here is not a company. What say? Abi two could come together. Them got big construction. Me got big whole day and night. You're there, right? So when you see me for the 1 hour during the day when I walk about, what Guyanese critic, but hey, Guyanese critic, yes, sir. Them not realize me go sleeping last night. Forget what picture people that come there want pictures. Them not realize how me worked in my mind because me tired, me exhausted, me try to forget something to eat.
I'm gonna tell you something, critics. When you do jobs, you get contracts and things. I don't sleep in the night, whole night I thinking. Just I get a
big man.
So now I think about my job.
Big man.
The business.
These people don't know. Them want. Here what I tell you. From the most minuscule aspect of life, the smallest aspect of life, everything has a balance. Every action have an equal and opposite reaction. You can't want party for 8 hours and work for 8 hours and get profit.
Yeah, I just talk to people a lot, young generation. I say, if God they want, He would make you out of a chimney on your head for the smoke to come out. Why you are following drugs or following this alcohol and things? I'm not saying, but for instance, for period, I don't want to see nobody with drugs. Nobody, no weed, no nothing. You don't want to see that. Because this generation get destroyed by drugs. And now listen, they're very educated, they come from high school. I don't know. Critics, I wouldn't believe me. I'm a dunce, I don't think I left school with it, signing my name.
Well, you're not song, sir.
And people wouldn't believe that I'm an uneducated person, but I use my 5 senses that God gives me. I try my best to use it. And be honest, I don't care to work because of my business. I don't well. But what I'm really working, to be honest with you, I'm a charity person. I don't think too much about money. I think about humanity. I think be humble in life. I think about look out for other people. Because people look out for me when I was struggling in life.
The only way
I want to continue that.
The only way, my brother, people don't know. Like when I come up and this thing in the morning, I just come back from Barbados, where I had a penthouse suite. Penthouse, not a hotel room and penthouse suite is two different things. I have a suite with bar and I watching the ocean and I asking myself, why is I wake up every morning and think of this? But here, it gives me, that is one of the few ways, and I'm the only person who does it, that actually give back. Look at now, I am telling you, Chief, people are going away from this conversation this morning that I've had with you with positive. They realize I'm off on Borbis and critics saying the same thing. You understand?
Yeah, I just think critics, what happened, you check and sit and see. If you have a party, you invite the whole country look for come. Actually 85%. And you get a function or something good about God or the creator.
They're not interested in it.
No, you can't remain society. It's dying away all the time going.
No, but here where the real problem lies is when you have misplaced empathy. So empaths are people who are always sorry and feel livable. Another empath, I am someone who loves and cares for people and have empathy. I am empathetic. I'm not an empath. I don't get up and me feel like I see somebody crying and think, I don't know what you're crying for. You understand? You might just get the symptoms and like crying. I am sorry for you because you're crying. You understand? If you explain to me.
Look, I got some African boys walking with me. Mr. Paul, you all put your money in good use. Don't follow these another Indian and African boys who waste them life. I put your money, you go back home, I say, bring a get me care of you, conquer young, go and try to do something. You say, only put a $2 hit there, and next week you get your one, but eventually you start paying yourself like that. What they don't want to do is, you talk to them how many times and don't listen. I don't know what happened to this generation.
Chief,
I don't know what
Chief, keep talking to them. Keep talking to them. If it is one person, so there are people who have gone their whole lives.
Yes.
You know what reminds me that here you got to come out and do what you got to do? Yes. When I meet people and they say, Critic, I learned this from you. Because remember, people been telling me every day, it's like day, and some days I'm covered, I'm gloating, I'm thinking, oh God, this thing ain't make no sense. You could do better for yourself and concentrate all your energy for yourself than getting on your nerves with them. You understand?
Yeah, so I had a workshop here too, and African by because I know you Stephen and smoke and follow bad by the companies, and I said to myself, son, how old are you? They say you're 40. So then they realize because you look so old. I said, "Bye, what you waste life for? You went to prison how many times you start while I bottom and they said, listen to me. The only thing can happen to you is to be long and about our creator back. Because let me tell you something. You can change within yourself, yes. But don't follow these people that are selling these things and give you son they don't like you. They want destroying you. And you know speak about half an hour is like I want to Ali. I said, oh, nobody never talk to you like how me talk to you. This is Sunday all this right. We are a good human being. God made us good. We make bad choices. He said, if me talking to you, I made one to bad choices in life. You understand? We are human. And I believe in talking to people, doesn't matter how. I don't believe. And it means something like you land with people, but you just gotta forgive people, and you know, that's how I live. I try to forgive, no matter what. No matter how you might bad to me, I still believe in forgiveness. I saw my creator every morning. And I may not go to church regular, but I always think about my creator.
Chief.
And that's how I care like critics. And I want to say something. I hope the government now get back into power. I want to pay good attention to number one, contractors. Number two, we pay good attention to police. Because a lot of contractors going to make this government get bad. Like yet, I see it with my own eyes.
I'm working on that. TBN, the Opposition Leaders Select Office, as you know, we have taken that position yesterday. I don't know if you follow with it.
No, I'm busy working.
Yes, okay. So you might see the video, but the Opposition Leaders Select Office, not elected, selected, is looking for doctors to bring on board, looking for engineers to bring on board, lawyers to bring on board, with the intention of going cross and looking at the issues, looking at what contractors doing. What people don't know, when you skin up a contractor, you don't necessarily skin up the government. If a contractor just don't do a road, and this is what even the government supporters have to realize, when they just do a done road, there is a retention fee of 10% on most contracts. So if you go and find some fault, you need to find a fault within the first year. So you could tell the government, let it get the contractor for going to do it back.
I'll tell you something, Critic. I was the cast yesterday. I got finished my not half road. I was watching other part casting. And I watch these guys, them. And I don't know them. And I watch them. I said, these people are going to make government look so nasty and bad. And people are bad. The government is trying to help everybody, whether you're a little man, big man, who the government is trying. And when I watch these people and put down this I said, no. Imagine another contractor something. He said, I never see a man prepare a place like this and take time and I do this. And I said, that's the way. I want the government to look good. I want the community to look good. I want myself.
No, but we are paid, brother, outside of our personal interests. The government pays you handsomely, I must say, to do a proper job.
That's why the man pay. Look, I got for the engineer. And engineers, I never see people like you. I said, why you say that?
No, we just do.
I don't think about money. I think about the good things. I want the community, the place that I build in this road. I want the people, they must enjoy it. The government must look nice. And I must even look nice.
Yeah. It's a fulfilling thing.
Contract for 28 years. I build houses and things. But first I go into government contract and I get it. And let me tell you something, the engineer can buy. He must have when I cast in master in the class. Let me get all the left the DRC in the ground. So the man throw this basket. There's a throw him son. I throw the basket, no set the basket. I measure 12 feet apart, me in the center, and I walk in the basket. I make sure you breathe out the DRC. And it's next special once I walk across 10 feet, because 20 feet casting, and I raise I'm gonna jump inside. I jump in bare hand, bare foot, them I watch me and say, how you do the here, this is where I grew up a hard way of life. I know good things. I'm a contractor. How would you cast a house floor and have to steel at the bottom? Doesn't make sense when you pull out the floor and the farm or real steel. How can you do that? Government pay me, tell the plane, government pay, and if I gotta spend $2-3 million extra and make a little bit money, I'm happy with that, but I will do the right thing for the government. and for the people. People are just about money critics. When I sit down and look these things, people is all about money, and the money can't save you. The money can't save you in this life. Let me tell you something. Yes, man, that's why we have to work. Look, I lost my wife only a month and something now, yeah?
Condolences to you and your family.
And money can't save shit. She can't drink a cup of water, even a spoon of water. Here, and I sit on water. It's like young, I always like to do good. Whosoever listens, people know me by very well. Charity is a happiness for me. If I drive this road, I take it. Why got take it? Why you taking out things and give people so they listen to me? I sometimes buy food for me, I buy house and put in the thing I want. When we go down, I look for people and give it to them. Listen to me, money is nothing. I catering for them. And this is what I'm telling you, true critics. I want to make my car for one day. I hope God can give me the sign that I make it and leave it. That this world may belong to none of us. We need to, just like how you talk nice to people and try to educate people and get them the right answer, right? That's how I live life. Because I have grandkids.
Chief,
and I'm looking for my grandkids.
I want to tell you to continue the good work and being the good person you are and keep talking to the people we talk.
Yes, dear brother. Thank you so much.
Roger. Is what the fly they going? When me come across this thing, let me ask myself if them think this is news, right? So Guyanese, like everybody, like it's a struggle for get things out there. Somebody buy you one balanje choke and roti from M&M, and they get a fly inside. Let me tell you something who not know. If you buy food and you got worm inside, something wrong. But if you buy food and you got fly inside, you know where fly is there? Fly is there in your mama connie, cow connie, pig connie. Fly is there all about the place. And then mark them here. Fly. Fly brat. And start eat. Fly. Because never said I know I want fly. What fly does do? You fly. If you left your hole open, fly in. Now left your hole open. You imagine you got glass. So they got place to buy food, the glass is gonna fly inside, they got to wave them out, sir. How this a news? M&M give you carry them back as some money, gonna fly inside. Give me another food. You don't got to make them new. If you got worm inside, worm can crawl and crawl up on backs and go in. Something wrong there. But if you left your hole open, fly go in. This is news. Them surround them. M&M. This from M&M at Diamond. Opposites G3. Note 1100 for one roti with bygone choker. The problem is the $1,100 the fly. Left your hole open, see for fly not go inside. Fly go inside your hole for free. When I said $1,100 fly you buy? Worm! Somebody got worm in your head. Worm in your hole. And I ain't a tabada. Everywhere you go, I be go Barbados, I be go Barbados Palm Beach. Not a fly. Not a fly. Me order lobster, the seafood bag. Here, me kid you not. Me go up on the beach, not a fly, me not see. Me order the seafood bag and the wife order tacos with lobster and different taco, right? You see us with me bags, huh? Fly come like wrong like PNC protesters. Where they come from me, if you see fly, bomber fly, not regular fly. Them big fat color shit fly. Me there, sir. I saw me box them away. You understand? Because I scream, so. Hey, me screaming bad for lobster. Here, when it comes to lamb, all over, me I got place here, the place got the best food. I got lamb, you got steak, you got seafood. Right? Me I go vegan place and me want seafood. You got seafood, you got lobster. Like one lady, me there are oysters. And here the lady, yes, I got lobster, guy. This lady, me know you good, me know you. Me got the lady say she got 8 job. Me say 8 job is only 7 days in the week. 8 job, what you do so? Bear in mind, normally people got 2 jobs. Them I go to 14 times a week. Because you gotta go every day, 7 days a week, and morning and afternoon. Me don't know if she mix up that lady said she got 8 job. What you do so, lady? Who you work for? The minister, the market, Jesus and the devil, that 4. Who more you work for? 8 job the lady said she got. Well, here she said, well, when you go Icelands, very aggressive. Remember this thing, they got a table, clean up, take a table, hand your thing, right? Very aggressive. Like tout. The lady gave me the menu. Me said, give me the lobster, show me the lobster. When me go to see the lobster, me said, on a lobster, that big shrimps with hard shell. Then a lobster, me want to see lobster like this. Them show me something like this and say, I want a lobster. You understand? The thing look like me big told me I try to eat back. Nah. Somebody said maybe share it, man. I in me mind I thinking, you mean you got 4 man and 4 job? Because me can't imagine how you got a job. She must be checking man as a job. She must be checking man and children. 3 children, 1 man, that's 4 job. And the other is real job. Even taking care of the children, she check is a job. Lady said she got as a god above me. The lady said she got 8 jobs. She be like, how you do? You serve Jesus and the devil at the same time. How you do, auntie? And when she introduced me to the lobster, then I realized 1 walk can't pitch. Them take some shrimp and put them in my hard shell and presented them as a lobster. Me said, that thing look like me big too. Mommy, mama, I remember me never see comfy. You understand? Me belly not full with tears. Me belly not full through my eye. Me want see big lobster. The little one might got more taste. But you mean for the taste. Me got salt and black pepper for that. I mean dip on eating sauce. Huh? Right? I mean got thing I be add for that. That me. Like the cook up. The cook up got nice taste. I said no. Me want to see enough. Me want to see beef. I be make cook up. When me wife make cook up, she gonna make cook up with 75% meat and 25% rice. Hey, he's like when Bob Marley's there. 96 degrees in the shade. We wanted real hot in the cook up. Enough meat. So when the lady bring the lobster, me man say, man, you know, me a Guyanese, but let me tell you in Jamaican slang, you're lobstering. This the lobster, you lobstering, lady. You lobstering. She was lobstering. Hey, I said she was lobstering. This one, hey, find one balance choker with a fly. You remember long time? Me wife find one thing and she take out the thing and say for use it. Me say you got for know if you use it and me. If I buy because I got some glasses of wine is $100 US and all them things that always be tasting. If I fly fall and I do so. Lick you off, spit you out. Cause you ain't going nowhere with me wine banner. No, not a drop. I will not have a drop of it. Not even a quarter drop. You understand? And then I gone back to drinking my wine. They get a story about M&M and fly. Eh? Come here, fly away. Fly away. Come here with nonsense. Eh? Flying food. You find a teeth. You understand? Because it's this veggie thing. If you find a piece of chicken. And even chicken. I say, Belange choker roti with chicken. Ooh, me are the lucky one today. Nah, man, I ain't come with them story and make them news. Worm, if you find worm. Because worm a crawl, so where he crawl come from? Fly all about the place. Some of y'all when y'all pass, y'all got y'all own personal fly you moving with. Them sent where y'all guys dance catch fly. And you be like, oh, what the flyer do here? What me what the flyer do here? Fly don't follow perfume. I can tell you though. Fly don't follow clean scent. What the flyer do here? Why the flyer follow you? Me and my mama Connie. You smell like hagbash dumb. Say don't have no white flyer follow you. You better scrub on the arm and scrub between your toe and dry out yourself properly. Them thing I work with scent. Yes, sir. Them thing I work with scent. And since we're talking about that, let me tell you about a hygiene hack that I've learned. And this is for men. So I do it. So I do it two ways. You know, when you go to the washroom as a man, you go to the hotel, you go to the urinal, you use the washroom, and then you wash your hands. But remember, you hold the door, and then you hold your private. You understand? I don't know how you just hold your private. If it small, you have to take your two fingers like tweezer, push them in your butt and pull them out. Like if they're trying to pull out one little thing out your ears. Right? I don't know how you just hold your private. But me just hold me private so. You understand? Like when you're watering garden with the water hose, so me just hold them. You understand? Full length. But if you small, you gonna, put your finger like a tweezer and pull yourself out. Because remember, you got to pull along your brief. You got to get into your pants. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Alive?
Yeah, talk to me quickly.
Yeah, I see a thing you're talking about cost of living, man. I mean, I just support the PPP. But I got a concern, right? That's what we're doing. We're here and we concern. Rather than giving out these one-off cash grants, I mean, it's good, right? It's good. The one-off cash grants, not a bad thing. But why don't we use that same money and probably reduce the pay-as-you-earn rate, do something that can get a more longer-term impact on the actual cost of living, because not everybody can benefit from it right away, but who can actually benefit from it in the longer term?
Are you of the opinion that cost of living relates only to Guyana?
No. Remember, inflation is a worldwide.
Roger that. Ahead.
Right, so given that inflation is something that occurs worldwide, I don't think it's just limited to Guyana. However, there are ways and means that that impact can be reduced.
I hear you loud and clear. I think everybody has heard you, and I think they should take note of what you're saying.
All right, my brother.
Roger that. I ain't gonna dispute anything he's saying. What I'm gonna say is we got to do introspection all across the board. The government got to watch as they adjust and make the thing, and the government is not fixed in their ways, right? They got to watch how they doing the thing. But you internally got watch you life. Like me, when I was poor, I think I was poor because I eat out me wealth. No, I eat till 12 o'clock. And it's never say saving money from there. But because of the change in mannerisms and everything else. Yeah, sir. Like I go out to the Marriott a lot of nights, 2-3 times a week I go to high-end restaurants and all them thing now. But what you think I be doing? Stamping like the master be stamping? No. I go and drink a water. Me and the wife like me, she drink a tea. Yeah, sir. You spend a couple dollars and you move out. You move on. So we going back to hygiene for men. And I'm telling y'all. So we got fly problem at M&M. Yes, sir. And you come, your house, your pot bottom black. Your girl stink, you stink, and you buy a balanje choke and roti and all about fly in the food from M&M. Hey, relax yourself. You go down at M&M, buy balanje choke and roti, buy a tally balanje choke roti, you check for fly. And if anybody find one more fly, you send and tell me. Quick this morning, you go down there quick and tell me. Take out picture and send to me. If you're going down at M&M this morning, buy diamond there and buy balanje choke and roti, send a picture to me. Let me post up, show them that them this today and I got fly. Me and them alright, me and them alright. I knew M&M from when the data went up for Miss World Guyana, right? But me ain't got no time. You believe if I find a worm in one of the food I get telling me and them alright? It would be big bacchanal in this country with me and them. You understand? So we got back to men hygiene. And this is a hack that I have found. They're standard hygienic processes. But this is a hack that I have as a man. Because people don't know. Men with your soft tissue area at the top of your penis, the head, and just and there's a skin there. Because for instance, if you go at it after a long time, let me tell you. Let me educate men since we depend on this. If you didn't have sex for a long time and you go and you and your partner have sex and you gone at it hard, you will get some bruising around the head, just inside, right? Now, if you're not circumcised, the area covers. But me from very small, me mother use baby oil and pull me back properly. So me got foreskin, but it's well pulled back. Now, if you find yourself hard and you squeeze yourself, you're gonna see hairline cracks just under the head. Just under the head here. If you squeeze, you're gonna find cracks. So that means you have broken skin at a very soft area. Now, you go in the washroom and you open the door, all body touch the door. Remember the toilet? Man, shit, wipe the body, probably maybe wash the hand, and they gonna hold the knob. You hold the knob and gone in. Use the toilet first. Holding yourself might be cracked. I am not saying there's reports of diseases and all, and I'm saying you could pick up on it. This is a soft tissue area. It might be damaged. Yes, and it might be. You gotta get medical proof to help you, but I'm telling you from a scan, like a scan, yeah, right? Me funny, me not touch. Like tell you how I serious. I go for eat yesterday and sleeping. Gone in the washroom, wash me hand. Come out the washroom, see a big lie out there. The man shake me hand. The man, you wash your hand. I say, wash me hand. No, you shake me. I gotta go back and wash me hand. Because me like you touch ice pong. Yeah, little bit pong. Now you shake it. Maybe shake it. Me go for eat on pizza and me there, sir. Me can't move. Me want my hand wash. Me hand have clean. You understand? Like if it was on phobia, is that a phobia? If push come to shove and I there in the bushes, me ain't got time. Me ain't touching nothing in the interior. Out on the road is more bacteria content, but in the interior, you're not gonna find nothing dangerous on stuff on tree. Well, just so. You'd run into more things by every doorknob in the town. In the bush, you're not gonna find anything like that. The natural state of things is good for you. Right? Here he asked me because he see me come to the washroom. This is why he went to the washroom, wash me hand. You understand? When he shake me and I calculate like you understand. Hey, man, you wash your eyes. I say, wash? I wash till now I gotta go wash again because you touch me. I go back and wash me. Me go back to you. I gonna sit down. Right? I take it so seriously. But I'm telling you, buddy, toilet now. So I'm telling you the difference between using the washroom at Hard Rock. When you go Hard Rock, they got an open door thing. When I go in the washroom, the first thing I do is wash my hands, I wash my face, and dry out myself, then use the washroom. Not take nasty hand, touch yourself. Because for instance, I don't know how men do it, but when I done bathe and dry me skin, me just aisle me private area between my leg, you understand? And in my crack. Me know how I do it. Me I use baby oil and aisle myself. So in the event, hey buddy, morning.
Good morning. I watch you also. You still live?
Yeah.
Alright, a quick question, and I see you make an announcement after the election. Now, what is this guy? We used to call the false prophet. What's his name? From Linden.
London, yeah.
Linden, London, yeah. Now, there's something that I would ask you, for you to elaborate on. Linden, with all what was going on, and somebody would have called in and what they're doing to the bridge, they're complaining about the bridge. And they want the government, all the government accountable. But who should be held accountable for when they're going and burn these bridges and doing all these things?
No, but I thought they get a result. I don't know what they're crying for. I thought the intention was to burn the bridge.
You know, before you come on, I would say that Linden is so ungrateful that Linden, the government would have stretched their hand, everything out to help Linden. And Linden was so ungrateful not to even give the government about 78,000, at least a seat. You understand? Or I don't know how it's ready to get a seat, I don't know, in terms of the matriculation for that region, right? But it's disastrous to see what it did. I mean, that's ungrateful. So now how you crying foul play? You understand? That's just my take. I mean...
Well, I don't know if you know, but Azadin Muhammad was a funder, would have been behind, and Darwin Best come out and talk about the meetings that he had with them. He funded Kian Jabur, Francis Bailey. Yes, so even the false prophet, when you want to know what he's stirring up shit for, because it's Azadin Muhammad paid people across the country to create unrest after the Adriana Young thing. So then they were usually stirring up there. Yes, and it's you buy special. You see, you buy quiet and say nothing. You expect for some shit for Papa.
How can they be crying out to the government for these things when as soon as something go wrong in Linden, the first thing they do is hold up the bridge and ready for
burn the bridge. Now they get the effects of burning the bridge, but they forget what Granny tell them, don't burn the bridge, you got to cross.
Next thing too, and you would make it, you know, because on your platform, you know, you go wide and depth into things. Linden is the only place in this country that pays the cheapest electricity bill, which lots of people still don't know.
No, not there no other place in Guyana that electricity is subsidized to the level of Linden. The cheapest electricity from the beginning of time in Guyana is in Linden.
Right. I went to school in Linden when I was young, brother.
At the expense of all other Guyanese taxpayers. Bear in mind, they're producing electricity at the cheapest. The cost for electricity in Linden is subsidized by taxpayers of Guyana. You follow me?
Yeah.
It's never said they produce, they got something special that make electricity cheap. The electricity cost in Georgetown is the same price. Like the electricity cost in Linden to manufacture electricity.
Now here they say now, it is so cheap. And a lady on the Freddy Kitsun show would have called a time and said, why nobody invest in Linden? So if you go burn,
partner, hear what I'm telling her.
Investor running into Linden to invest.
Listen to me. Lindeners don't realize.
Because, you know, I'm talking based Tower. No, I used to go to school in Linden.
Brother, Lindens don't realize Lindeners are their own worst problem. I don't see like me. I pass through, I go in Linden, I stop and buy food from Linden. I have no problem. Little Lindens have always treated me nice and everything. If you look at Linden and the issues, they just create their own issues and then cry. And look at where they're there. They got all the opportunities. They're there to one of the openings of the interior.
Road when they gonna do. Look the current road. I mean, I know there might be a little discomfort now, but you have to sacrifice something to get something somewhere. You understand? But I would say this here: if the government is going to invest through the trail already done, run into Bartica and put a bridge there that could connect you to go to Lethem. When that time done, let me tell you, nobody going through Linden no more. Even if the drive is a little longer, people going through Bartica and go because Bartica is a beautiful place too. You understand?
Yeah,
the government should really invest big and heavily into Bartica itself.
Let me tell you,
The people that live in Bartica, those people.
Lindeners are lucky to have a PPP-led administration because they don't operate up in the feelings like me, you as individuals. You understand? I agree with you. I end up in the same thing, but PPP, when you find out them, no man, you got progress for everybody. You gotta help everybody. Me.
So I man over the last 5 years. I look at it and
Me,
I say, what?
I'd build a road wrong Borabis and anywhere else.
Telling people Linden is going to give the government a nice name. Well, I'm surprised to see what the results look like. Now, Lindeners, I love y'all, got a lot of love for y'all. But y'all tell me, man, should the government invest so much more? Shouldn't the government divert and go to
Not me, me lobbying for nothing for Linden.
You understand? Shouldn't the government...
Which in the government themselves see it as big progress.
The government that had invested like Linden, half of them in Bartica. There's no way that any party could have won Bartica other than the PPP. Those people are a different breed of people, buddy. Politicians are loving, you could talk politics anyway with them and they would listen to that kind of thing. No, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I hope like you would have mentioned when 2 or 3 days after when the results would have come out, I hope the government to understand knowing where they got to invest and what they got to do.
Take care of what 240 something thousand first and then anybody else. That's what I say.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, it's a place that so much people want to go to Lethem. Now, I just show you a simple, and I'm using this here. I've never been to Rockstone Fish Festival, and I'm hoping to the Lord's willing to go this year, but I ain't going through Linden. I'm going through Bartica.
No, but here, Linden doesn't have a problem. It's the people of
No,
Linden.
it doesn't have a problem, but you never know when they could have a problem.
Nah, don't let it dance you. Don't let it dance you.
These people gotta wake up. Like Granny,
Don't let it
whoever
dance
you
you.
say, when you're gonna burn a bridge for your children back cross, who do that?
And then now everybody, I say this is the same bridge what has been burning and blacking. That man got thousands of people there for the bridge. They realize this bridge was unsafe all the time. Now they hiring Nissil is the people who paying for the bridge, right? Who just sat on the bridge. Wait, them don't know that they was burning it. They very well knew that Nissil bridge they burning. Who maintaining the bridge? Hey, let me take a next call, Tony.
Good morning, yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, brother.
I commend you on the show this morning for the hygiene tip with the men.
I'm going back to it. I ain't done with it though.
Pardon me?
I'm going back to it. I ain't done with it.
And I want to, if I may add, that is already the way of the old Christian, we call the Orthodox Christian. That's why it is important that we circumcise our boy children from a very young age because of those diseases and infections that you hinted to earlier. So you should add this every morning to men because they don't understand the clear and present danger in our hygiene. And we should encourage men to do that. As Muslims, we wash off. You're taught to wash your private parts is because of these exam. We wash our hands so often, even in our private day-to-day tasks. Right. The other thing too, as incoming opposition selected, right? Selected, right?
Opposition leader selected.
Yeah. We cannot go with the normal old demons and these things. I'm referring to this topic with Linden. Guyana is 1 to 10 regions. And if you know Linden is access to 7 mining areas from out of Linden. Linden is strategic, right? What we got to do is do for all of Guyana, right? This thing with electricity and all of that, it's got to change, right? Somehow it's got to change. Because everybody and all the other administrative regions pay the bill.
Well, I think,
right?
if I may, what is going to save Linden? Remember the electricity costs or the dynamics of electricity supply in Guyana is going to change within the next year with the gas to shore project, right? So
that is what, yeah.
Even if it's just for a year more, we foot in the bill, then it's going to go back to the norm because they are actually getting not subsidized cheap electricity, but actually cheap electricity.
Which all Guyana would be having. Yes. I understand that. Yeah, man. That's my contribution, man. Keep pushing.
Roger, brother. So there's something else, a point you made there just now. What was the point before Linden electricity? Something you made and I wanted to talk on it.
The hygiene?
No, hygiene. Between hygiene and electricity, you spoke about something.
I was saying we can keep referring to this whole and devilish thing about Linden and how ungrateful. The entire mankind is ungrateful.
All right.
Your own family.
I missed something. Let me do the hygiene thing, but I missed something. You made one point there that I wanted to expand on. But all right, safe buddy. Thanks for your input.
Good buddy. Yeah, if you remember, no problem. You could expand.
Roger. Yeah. So he made a few points there, and I'm trying to remember one of the points was important, something important that I wanted to talk about. So we're talking about the hygiene thing. So let me tell you the hack what I got. If I that hard rap, when I go and I got touching up, I was going to wash me hand. Because here, me clean. So what happened, as the Muslim brother would have alluded to, is when you're circumcised, you ain't got no skin covering, foreskin covering the head of your penis. And this is for everybody gotta listen to this. Because if little boys or little girls listen to this, they're not uneducated, you understand? Then they think a penis and a sandwich is the same thing. Penis is supposed to get cheese. Ain't a sandwich. Penis is you understand? It's not a sandwich. You got people growing up thinking this is a sandwich. It's supposed to come with cheese. No. When I use the washroom, when I finish using the washroom, I'm able to smell my hands clean, no smell. Let me tell you something. For men, anytime you clean yourself properly, you dry yourself, and you oil yourself properly, other than whatever, and I don't think you should be using oil that gives out scents. Women would have a unique smell, and it's not a scent. It is a resonant of a resonant odor. It's not odor. It's a resonant smell of an area. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Can you please highlight something for me? I live in Pakistan, but I don't know the whole. I've called it and I fixed it and nothing is happening.
You gotta go back over again for me. Here your signal bad. Call me back and get clear signal and. I ain't hear nothing we say. So, I'm telling you, you're supposed to get no smell. Women, nunus gata. It's not an odor. Odor is not supposed to be a good thing, right? But between your foot, all them thing, as human beings, you sweat and thing. That's why I got the aisle between me for. That's why you use deodorant. And me, when the hair build up under my arm, the deodorant doesn't work very well because the bacteria like it find in place. So I shave me arm. You understand? So the deodorant goes lightly on, and then when I shave me arm, I don't even have to use deodorant. And then it has a lot to do with what you're eating. But as a man, what happens when you go and use the washroom and you don't shake off like people pee, and then shake off, and even when you shake off, droplets get back in your area, and then next year smelling pissy like old man. I use only 25. No. Take very good care of these areas of your body. And when you start with areas that people see, because everybody, you got some gal nice and the foot crack up, they're dirty and stinking. Bare nice eyelash and weeble anything, eh? A set of hair and that scratching and itching. No. If outside you look so, me want to come for see inside. Like everybody put date. Hollering, oh God, who paying the bill? I study who paying the bill. By the time I see them eyelash, and you pass next to me, or you shake your hand and you get odor, bigger time with who paying the bill? Fudge who paying the bill, I out there. Who taking the smell? You understand? No, me in there. You got smell good. Behind your ears got smell good. Like me is check it. They got some fat oil deposits that come from up at the top of your ears. I like check my ears and smell. You understand? Sometimes they're in a vehicle and thing and somebody driving me vehicle and I check for make sure it's not me. Man's hygiene. Somebody gotta go and talk to women. But most of the gal them telling them what to do with the hole, ain't telling them that make sure the hole clean and ain't got no smell. You understand? And what to do with it and it pinching and hacking, they get pinching and stinking at the same time. Stinking, pinching and pinching, stinking, I know as well. But then telling them how to keep it clean. You understand? So, me hack is when me go in, once I hold in handles, I just go wash me hand first, then use the washroom, and I rinse off me hand again. You understand? And again, washing hand, I will do a thing here, you know. You need to make sure, you understand, between your fingers, you get the soap, sorry, and you run your thing there, you get between this, a proper wash. You give your hand a 60, that's 60 seconds, 20 seconds for rub up your hand as a good time to wash your hand properly. When you're doing something, you do it properly, or don't do it at all. You wash your hand, the only time I wash my hand after. So I got 2 methods I use. The only time I wash my hand after I use the washroom is when I go Marriott washroom. And you wouldn't guess why I use me hands, wash me hands after I use the washroom. Make a guess. Y'all make a guess in the comments. I'll give y'all 30 seconds to make a guess why I would wash my hands before I urinate when I go to Hard Rock. But when I go to Marriott, I wash my hands after I use the washroom. Make a guess. Uncircumcised penis will always smell. No, you're wrong. No, I'm not circumcised. And I don't smell. You can't think. No, that's not true. What happens is you got some people not circumcised, but the skin not pulled back. If you, like me, if you watch me, you can't know that me is circumcised. The skin is right back. Because it's cleaner. Auto doors. They've got it right. Auto doors. auto doors. At Marriott, I just wave my hand. I don't got to touch nothing before I go in the washroom. It has automatic doors. I don't touch the door. At Hard Rock, I got to touch the knob. So I don't want to touch the door knob and then go and touch me knob. You understand? I got to wash my hand. You don't touch two knob one after the other. Right? You wash your hand. There's a little hack I got. And then when you're done, use the washroom. You wash your hand before you use the washroom, before you urinate, and then you just give your hand a rinse after. Right? But I don't do that at Marriott because I don't have to touch the door. And most of the time, if I left going to Marriott's washroom, I most likely sit down there, would have been eating something. You understand? If you can't use the hand that you was just eating something, you got a problem. But hygiene is very important. I hope some woman comes up and decide to explain, because hey, you can't explain what you don't know. That's the funny thing. You can't explain what you know. Right? There's some other thing that I spoke about just now that I really wanted to expound on. Hello, good morning.
That man was loud. Speaking of something important.
Yeah, brother. Hello. He calling me to explain to me this story with the people who burn the acid and me and I'm going. I confused. I can't deal with that now. Right? Honestly. So we were talking about somebody saying you gotta wash. No, but they had something, a point that Type made that I really wanted to expound on. The guy anyway could go back to this live. Hold on. Let me listen back my live. What the hell is this?
Normal old demons and these things. I'm referring to this topic with Linden. Guyanese 1 to 10 regions. And if you know Linden is access to 7 mines. Right? This thing with electricity and all of that, it's got to change. Right? Somehow it got to change.
But the electricity costs or the dynamic
administrative regions pay the bill for access to 7. I'm referring to this topic with Linden. Not go with the normal position to so off after even private day-to-day tasks. Right? The arts is in present danger in our hygiene. And we should encourage men to do that. As Muslims, we wash off. You're taught to wash your private parts is because of these we wash our hands so off after even private
foot in the bill, then it's going to go.
All Guyana would be happening.
Yeah.
Yes. I understand that. Yeah, man. That's my contribution, man. Keep pushing.
Right.
I missed something, man.
For the bridge, right? Who the start on the bridge? Wait, them don't know that they was born in it. Yeah, brother.
I commend you on the show this morning for the hygiene tip for the men.
I'm going back to it. I ain't done with it though.
Pardon me?
I'm going back to it. I ain't done with it.
And I want to, if I may add, that is already the way of the old Christian, we call the Orthodox Christian.
It might just have been my thought. Something he said that ignited some thought in my head as it relates to something I wanted to discuss, but we gone past the now. Right? I when I do remember. Back to somebody's saying wash your butt when you poo. Now, all these things, the Islam has integrated into ways of living as a Muslim, and I am not a Muslim, not practicing, my interest is not piqued by Islam, anything, but I do that. Again, there's one of me other phobias. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Critics,
Yeah.
the next thing. Why these old PNC people at the place there, they treat them, why they don't come out and let Muhammad pick your own tree?
No, left them.
Left them?
Yeah, that's where the confusion are there.
Oh, jeez. No, you can't left them.
Yes, like you understand. There's the one chance, although he's a position leader, that they give a stick it in him. Left them, I know what I'm telling you. Left it.
All right.
Don't fight it. That's how we left in confusion in the opposition camp. Y'all don't rest it. Let me tell y'all. Left it. So there's another phobia of mine. When I don't use it, I don't use it anyway. Like me, they got forbid after. No matter how much I wipe and clean or what, watch it, I could watch it, wipe. No. Once I use the toilet to poop, I got forbid after. Hello?
Good morning, Critic.
Hi, good morning, sir.
I want something else to GWI, man. I mean, if you could help me this morning, I know you.
I like call name, man. Help? Me naga wrench and all them things. Call the name and talk the problem. Live here.
Why I apply for water, but when I go for apply the thing, I pay off somebody else, I never live at this address before, so I want to know how I could go about it. You can meet something to get the address.
You rent a place recently?
No, I rent no.
Like you don't know we do. Plus, like you got thing for car. By you got a problem. You run out of credit and that kind of thing. You got a problem. You got a bigger problem than water. Because you can't even call for help. You got a bigger problem than GW. But we are why to cry. Imagine one thing that helps you communicate, to call people. You even got the right, so nobody can hear. Oh Jesus. Let me see. So we got a big situation in TBN here. A rat has just been discovered in the kitchen.
Whatever the fuck I want. Whatever the fuck I want. Whatever the fuck I want.
Somebody make a video with me and add the song. Let's get serious. Yeah. So in addition to carrying yourself a certain way, and they send this song to, hey, I got a set of crazy fans, boy. And they send this song to by itself. Right, so let me show you how we're going in. I report him on everybody. Think I'm everybody got a fly. He got a fly. Yeah, I want to see the problem what I got. I report him on everybody. Think I'm on fire fly. Watch, I'm on fire fly in the balanje choke and roti. Watch here. And they put him up on the nose. Like if his nose. Watch here. I'm on fire fly in the balanje choke and roti. Watch how me find. Fly, you, there's the least of the problems. You ain't see problem yet. You gotta find a whole mice in your place. And the man like he. Hello.
Hello, Critic.
Yes, buddy.
I mean, man, I got some grove. There's a street there now, we ain't getting water at the back street between Post Office and Little Street. When you call driver, we ain't getting no answer.
I think they need changes at Guyver. I think they need to make some big changes at Guyver. You don't think they need to make changes at Guyver?
This is completely highlighted for me.
Yeah.
I would be very glad if you could do it.
All right.
Okay.
Where's the place again? Where's the place like area?
Between Post Office Street and Lee Street, from the public road to the back street.
All right, safe.
Okay, then. Thanks very much. Okay.
I guess someone should complain for Guyver. Guyver is like a stressful is one of them depressed child mother, you know, like they can't get nothing right, so like they can't get nothing right. I think they need changes up at the management. The Guyver need a shake up. So what you going on here? What you going on here? Me wife there in the kitchen entertaining he watching she photographing, he posing, the mice posing for photo. It's happening right now in the kitchen. And people studying fly. Yeah, no problem. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, ma'am. How can I be of help to you?
Man, your bare problems. I'm just joking, sir. Critic, I sent you a message, but it was the wrong number I was sending it to. I would like to discuss this thing that happened in Charlotte Street on the 26th of August. Tikade Rambachan. That's my niece. And I would appreciate if you can see us, have a meeting with us.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Give me a head or something like.
Yeah. Okay, you know the girl where the husband shot her.
Oh, yes.
The little boy?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So, okay. The little boy was in hospital. Let me give you a heads up. The little boy was hospitalized for over a week, which I'm sure you're aware of. So this is my, Tika Day is my sister daughter.
Okay.
And the little boy was hospitalized. While he was hospitalized, my sister, which is Jeremiah's grandmother, was at the hospital with Jeremiah all day. And then my sister X, who's Atia's dad, was with the child all night. And then all of a sudden, while my sister was there with this child, her ex-husband went out and did business, tell Irfan and Vindhya and all of them that he and his wife separate and he is in charge of his daughter. He never mentioned that Tika Day had a mother in the picture. So Irfan and Vindhya start reaching out to him. Now, as soon as the child come out of the hospital that morning, my sister was getting dressed. My sister live in Bel West.
Hold on. This child that was shot, he got a sister?
No, his grandmother. That's my sister.
So was this other child you talking about? Some daughter? Who daughter?
Okay, so Tika Day is my sister daughter.
Tika Day is the girl that was shot and killed in Charlotte Street.
Correct, and that's my sister daughter.
When she was shot and killed, her man killed himself and he shot her son. Was this the two of them son?
Correct.
He shot his own son. His son survived. He was in the hospital. That son's
Correct.
grandmother went to the hospital and watching over her grandson.
Correct.
Roger that. Who is this other man?
This man is Tikkade's father.
Oh, so the grandmother was there watching the grandchild. Shaman what she had before, he come now.
Correct.
Roger.
Correct. The short man who went and identify her.
Me never know follow up. Because I thought it was an open and shut case. Me never realized problems still are going.
No, big problems.
If the victim dead and the perpetrator dead is open and shut for me, I ain't following up the move.
Yes. But the problem now is with Jeremiah, the Tikkade's son.
The little boy, yes.
The little boy that gets shot, Jeremiah. The problem is with he.
What's the problem?
The problem is when the child get discharged, the grandfather take away the child from the hospital. He tell my sister that, oh, the child get trans. But when I say my sister, Tikkade mom, right?
No.
The father
First thing is, I don't know.
Yes.
If you're telling me who call who, you got to tell me you see. Now, what you hear or what he said.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
You call the president name, you call Vinley name, and we had a man named, a man do that already. Call the president mother name, and he never see the president mother, and he never get your money. So I want to make sure when you call in name, you know that this man call these people, because to me, like y'all and this man agree. So I mean, I don't know how you know he called the president.
No. All that he told me when I was in Toronto.
Again, y'all gone with this fudgy stupidness.
No.
Second hand information. Listen to me. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop the nonsense.
Yes, sir.
Nobody can tell if you not here. If an alier Vindy talk to he, what he said a matter. That's why I'm asking you. No.
Okay, but
it might be true.
Is here.
Hear what I said.
Yes.
This man will come from nowhere. He come out of the smoke. He
Yes.
come and play like he take over this boy. That you tell me.
Correct.
All right. So let me tell you something first thing. In our society and as it relates to laws,
yes,
first and foremost, the rights to children fall to women, mother. Yes, if
yes,
nobody don't hand over children to man.
Correct.
Right?
Correct, my
so,
friend. Correct.
Me don't know who handing over to this boy and who say. What I know is the Minister of India and the President are very much integrated in our society, and anything they could do to help, they would do.
Correct.
So if somebody reach out to them and tell them, oh God, I need help with this little picnic there, he gets shoot, he daddy shoot him, they'll be more than willing to help. You can't involve them in your family confusion. Because me no you call me no realize I got confusion.
Yes.
So we there up to hospital, grandmother look, little boy, this man come now making himself personal. So be there.
So, okay, I can let you talk to my sister, who is the child grandmother. That's no problem. It's her phone.
No, but how you come from Canada and you know the story more than she make up for talk to?
No, man. She know the story, but she frightened for talk. So
what we talk about? You got to shut your mouth.
Talk to you. She can talk to you.
But let she come talk.
Yeah, she can talk to you. I just wanted to. We didn't even know if it's the right number, my friend.
Yes, I mean the right number. I'll tell you get done. Once you hear the man start check out, is that the right man? Let me talk to she.
Now me get you on the phone. Talk to the lady.
Let me talk to she.
Thank you, Critic.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, ma'am. So first thing, my condolences on the losing of your daughter. And although the boy took your daughter life, I would want to think at some point in time you knew him. So that has impacted you and the hurt that your grandson has experienced. So my condolences from us at TBN and Guyanese at large, because when the issue happened, everybody was concerned and very upset that a father would have even done that. You know, we growing a bit accustomed to domestic violence, but a father doing that to his child was very touching for most Guyanese. So condolences to you.
Thank you.
So here, let me try to understand. The boy is out of the hospital. He's okay?
Yes, so far.
Okay, good, great. Everybody, I'm supposing is going to be glad to hear that.
Yes.
What is the problem that you're having with your ex and this kid now?
Well, the problem is, I used to be at the hospital in the morning and he used to be in the evening. And the Saturday morning, he called about 6:30. He said, "You ready to leave home?" I said, "Not yet." He said, "Well, don't fight upon come early. Jerry get transferred from one ward to another." I said, "Okay." But then I still did my normal routine because to get out of Belwest, you have buses certain hours. So me, 3 sisters came in for me. So the small one said she gonna go and spend the day with me because only me or the grandfather allowed to see him. But she would be out of the ward that we could sit down and chat when he asleep or whatever. So I reached there normal 8:30. I left my sister outside with my bag and I go inside and I asked the nurse, "Could you please show me where Jeremiah is?" Because remember the grandfather said he gets transferred. She called another nurse and she sent me to the ward. When I go to the nurse in charge of the ward, I said, "Come to Jeremiah." He was discharged. I was like, "Discharged?" She said, "Yes." She said, "Go." She showed me a track to your right. And when I turned to your right, the grandfather coming from the left. He said, "Look, Jeremiah at the back. I'll go in and look after these papers." I said, "Okay." So when I go, I stand up with the child. It's a big ward, but only 2 of them, he and a small baby up front. So I said, "Baby, you like here it big?" He said, "No, Grandma, a lot of noise." I said, "Noise? You sleep here last night?" He said, "Yes, since about 7 o'clock, doctor sent me over." I said, "Okay." So I stand up, then I see the 3 bags, packed his bag with, I had some stuff because I just be there whole day. He said, "Grandfather said, I go in with you and after mommy funeral, I'm going to come with you because the arrangement is Jerry coming with me." I said, "Okay." So I was done in a bad mood because I
What is
come with me.
how this is an arrangement? This is an arrangement between who and who?
Me and the grandfather, because he is living with another woman. And
No, hold up. Let me go back. We got to go back a little bit here, right? The intricacies of how all this happened, who claim of this step, so doesn't matter. Here what I want to know. What role did you play and the grandfather play before this instance where the mother lost her life? Tell me about that.
Okay. Yes. Well, I the best friend, the mother, everything to my daughter because the father have another woman. She's not close with the father. The day of the
Though when the father talked to the daughter, does the grandson visit his grandfather?
No, he don't visit because his standard of living. My daughter don't allow my grandson to go there. He would come over by my daughter. They would talk on phone.
Oh, he would visit her.
Yes.
But would he visit? Or on a weekly basis, how often does he visit his grandson?
No, is if he have something like juice or whatever to drop, he would visit, or if he pass around the.
So stay connected. Listen to me. I comfortable. Me see me grandson in 2 months, and me comfortable, and he comfortable in 2 months. So, but if they stay connected.
Yes.
All right. What role do you play?
Okay. Where she go, anything happen, I am there. After she had the accident, for the 2 weeks, I was living with her because she went in hospital 1 week. Then she get discharged.
You were living in Charlotte Street with her?
Yes. And the same Tuesday morning, I am living in Belwest. I told her that I would go home this morning, clean up, and Wednesday morning I would go, I was working South, I would go to work in South. And when I coming back Wednesday afternoon, I would stop with her. She said, "Okay, mommy, you could go." And I leave her 8:30. Make sure she had breakfast, do all she laundry, everything, because at the hand it can't go in water. And I leave and I come home and I don't know, minutes to 12 o'clock, the father called and said she just get shot and she dead. Within 4 hours, that was it. I was there all the time with her.
All right, so there's the background.
Not the father.
Massive.
Yes.
You give me a little reverse there, rewind a little bit. So now, discharged from the hospital, right? The kid get discharged from there. Tell me what's going on from there, from the discharge.
Good. Well, when I go after the nurse said the child get discharged, I was like discharged. When I go to the bed, then the child tell me. When he come back, I step up to him and I said, Rambachan. His name is Rambachan. I said, Jerry is supposed to go with me today. So when he got to come at 7 o'clock appointment, who got bring now? Me say, but I would get a car or something. And then we go to the bed. And I can't remember exactly what he said. And I answered and he said, doctor said, don't row. I said, no, sorry. I won't row in front of him. I pick up 2 or 3 bags. The girl come with the wheelchair, wheel out Jerry. And they all said, you do what you want and I'll do what I want. Come out, put the child in the vehicle. Now, he living home with somebody, carrying the child there. You're going to ask me, when we put the child and the bag in the car, going to ask me, you don't come in? And I look at the and then I said, no. And I walk away and he gone with the child. Cremation finished, child can't come by me till now. The child by him. Since he come up from the hospital, last week Saturday was the cremation, I saw the child till now, but I call him morning or afternoon, sometimes 2 times a day, and I talk to you, how you do.
Is the grandfather?
Yes.
Is the so? What about the man's side grandmother and mother and father?
Nobody get contact with us since the incident.
Okay.
Nobody.
And I given the fact that the father shot the child, I think nobody from that side should have an interest or be allowed to that child. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Right? That's the first thing. Unless they come in publicly and say, well, because I hear nobody come out and say, oh God, what my son did was bad and this and that. You got to calculate if the mother and the father is just like the son. They're a danger. We'll hold them as a danger until we learn otherwise. Now, is your ex-husband capable of taking care of this boy?
No.
All right. What's the situation with the Minister of India and the President now?
Well, I went to them 2 times. They're going to call, no call. I wrote a letter to the President. I went back there. They said, don't go back. He would call. He already received the letter. Nothing from one of them.
Do you know if the President reached out to your ex?
Well, that is what we're saying. We don't know.
All right.
Because he's not communicating.
I could tell you for a high-profile matter like this, the President would have had, if not himself. And remember, this happened at the height of the election and everything was hectic. So the President would have had somebody look into it, and the minister herself would have had somebody look into it. I can tell you, this is not a government thing. This is a personal thing. What you have to do, what are you looking for now? To have access to your grandson or to be his legal guardian?
Yes.
Take a lawyer and move to the courts immediately.
Okay.
You understand what I'm telling you? Yes. Take a lawyer and move to the courts immediately. Simple as that.
Okay.
Show just cause why you should be the person in charge of your grandson, your capabilities of taking care of your grandson, and you will have your grandson. Simple as that.
Okay.
Right? Good.
So now, okay, hold a second. Thank you.
Mr. Critic.
Yeah.
It's your sister talking now. The point is, because we weren't getting through to the let's use the word grandfather, because Tika Day is gone, right? That is why we were thinking to put it out in the public now, what the grandfather is doing.
You want to put it out in the public?
Yeah, what the grandfather is doing, because he and his family are really stressing my sister out.
No, but when you want to put it out in the public?
When you have the time to do that.
What you think you calling me upon right now?
I don't know.
You there put me morning live. Everybody, the whole country listening to me.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, we would take your advice. Whatever you say.
No, but what's saying, if I could sit down and do an interview with you guys, that's not a problem. But
yes,
I am telling you, the President, Arvindi can't tell nobody who found right now. This is guardian, a situation of who is more fit to be the guardian of this child.
Okay.
And that is for the courts, the judiciary.
To decide.
Hopefully, you would act expeditiously and say, here, this lady been wrong. The child knew Yes, because remember, there's a difference between grandmother and grandfather. It can't hand down to two people. This is
Correct.
something that is of an egregious nature.
Correct.
Is the man wife we had? I don't realize they got a little rift. Is she gonna be capable? Does she want? If she wanted, the child would have been going by the grandfather, visiting steady if she didn't like you. Yes, and nobody taking nobody problem.
Correct. That's our
right.
case, right?
Talk to a lawyer today.
Yes.
Talk to a lawyer today and start the process. Right?
Okay.
Good. Take care.
Yes.
I think like they thought me and them talking secret all the time. They want to highlight it? You make a joke? You make a joke? The US, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Australia, the Amazon warriors know Vindi and the president. And they thought they were highlighted. I can't make up these things. This one you know. He in the kitchen at TVN and know what he Neville, they in the kitchen doing photo shoot with the wife. You might just stopping and posing. Listening to Mr. Critic in the studio. And they them by in jail now. Here. Oh my, I'm just glad that the little boy okay. Now you see how life goes. He got to be in a stable environment. You understand? He got to be in a stable environment. She's Mr. Kuwen. You know the action, Mayaka? She come from Canada. You try to tell me she talking at them, nobody can just say, yo, we hear you for Critic. Huh? Canada no. Trudeau no. Although he not here in Canada, he still no. The US Embassy, the Canadian Embassy. Guy one no. GPL. The false prophet in Linden. No. Although he under the bridge. What a bunny for years, he know. I can't make up these things. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Good morning, Mr. Mira.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations, sir, and how you deal with that matter there and even yesterday and so forth. Yeah, you know these people. When these people call that doesn't make sense, don't want to answer them. Bro. Just quit the call, press the button, and do what you gotta do. I got two things. One thing, and they're trying to catch you yesterday for this thing. Seeing that the president and the people win Region 4, I need somebody to do something about this Water Street, bro. This Water Street driving where you gotta go through the road, bro. If they could do something about it. And the next thing is tilt. If they could work on that, if the new Home Affairs Minister could work on that. The tint is concerned, bro. Yeah.
But she would have to take out the tint on her vehicle first. I think that's where she needs to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one single more one. Okay, for instance, yesterday morning I was coming to work. I was coming to work, and I parked my vehicle at Radio Home. I was walking up the road. There's the morning session. It was busy, and you have a little child riding a bicycle on that road. I can't understand why is it. Why is it that I think these police can pick up this child, carry them home, and get the parents charged?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the next problem. Like I said, they're kidnapping them.
No, man.
I hear your concern, and we gotta address it. But you last met the 3 ones that they gave me.
Riding bicycle and riding electric cycle on the main road, bro. Putting innocent driver guy go lock up for nothing. You understand?
I hear you, we got highlighted, but as I tell you, you left me at the 3 ones. I want to know if you're digging cricket in me. You say one thing, then you say one more thing, and then you say one more thing. So I can't critic you playing an Amazon guy warrior game.
Congratulations, sir.
Safe,
You're
buddy.
doing a
Cool.
good job.
All right.
Hold it up, bro.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. I said, I got one thing for thing. And then he dig one more man, and one more man, next thing is 4. Or 3. He's a good man. He understand himself. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm out the Critic.
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Critic. I was concerned about this bottle recycling in Guyana. I think Guyana needs to start recycling bottles. At least $1 back each bottle. I think city will clean up a lot. Because I was there back in August, and the amount of bottles that I saw on the streets and in the canals was outrageous. I think it needs to address that problem.
All right. I think everybody's heard, and let's hope somebody takes up the mantle to pick up the bottles or buy back the bottles.
Yes.
Roger, brother.
That is one problem I think we need to fix.
Roger that.
Thank you.
Guys, oh my God. Now I'm planning to leave and everybody decides to call. Hello, good morning. How can I be of help to you this morning?
Hi, good morning. I'm outside in the diaspora. I've been looking at your show from time to time. I want to commend you. I like the way in which you have allowed people to have contact with the program. And as someone as a Guyanese outside in the diaspora for almost 5 decades, one always hopes the opportunity will be there, perhaps to return at some point in time. Certainly to visit, maybe to live. And I hope that...
Hopefully not with the 2 long hands.
That is a problem, something I wanted to raise with you. It may be that people may think, with some level of genuine resentment, that people who left, for whatever reasons in the past, right, come back and benefit while they've been there. So it'll be interesting to see how the social dynamics, the economic policies of the government attempt to deal with that type
No,
of...
mean thing, buddy, mean thing. People don't think too much of y'all coming back with y'all 2 long hand. That's what I say, me no.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? You have to understand, right, that living outside is a very difficult endeavor.
Yeah, keep it till you're there. Don't come back here.
So that's your point. So, that's I think it's an unfortunate position. However, on the broader aspect of it, right, I like that our finale is looking to engage multilateralism.
Yes. We have, remigrants could apply for remigrants who lots and these kind of things. They have.
I know that. I'm aware of that. But the thing is, right, one of the things I want to say, because I'm a bit older, much older than you, I have the 20 years that you mentioned.
You're in song, sir.
My free water, but that's not the point. I think it was in the 1950s, Sir Eric Williams in Trinidad, right? He made a famous, stupid statement. He said, you take away 1 from 10, you get 0, because Trinidad at that time was the wealthiest country within CARICOM, right? When they had federation. And he was very myopic in his view. I hope that the policy of the government and the will of the people in Guyana try to avoid such disasters in the future, because, we have petrodollars now, but it depends on how it is spent. The sovereign wealth fund mechanism that goes to Parliament looks like a good mechanism. I've seen other commentators, some of whom I believe you're not in agreement with, voice concerns that broadly it seems that people are not assured that the mechanisms for transparency and public accountability are all there, and it's a working process. I thank you for the time in the program. I'm glad I'm able to get through. You have this number now. I'd appreciate having a private conversation with you, maybe at some other time.
Well, you could call me any other time. I would be lying to you if I tell you I would call you. After I done here and y'all drain me energy, I is gone looking for money. That's all I do. Yes, sir.
Okay, when is a good time for you? Like I mean, like in England.
Anytime, once we quick about it, 5 minutes is that's about it. If you're telling me something about money, that I could make money, you got something to sell, you got something to bring us something, we can talk long. Otherwise, and this is about 5 minutes. I'd be lying to you. I lose interest. And since I got you on here, and you're saying you're ageable, Jack Dio said, this man of Muhammad is transactional, right? And it's a matter of, I am very much transactional. I have chosen a path that, well, here yesterday launching opposition leaders select, and because people want that, people need genuine representation. But I expect to get things, whether it is me proving to the people that I can be a good leader, there has to be something, yes, and so in Jagdio's term of the other one being transactional, what method of transaction he's using? He's using politics to get out of jail. That is the transaction. You understand? We all might be transactional. It's just that most of us don't want to recognize it, you know?
Okay, fair enough. But here's the thing. In looking at I followed some of the election, pre-election, YouTube videos. It seems to me that the Win Party did not have a good public policy platform. So had they won the election, I would be concerned about how they were going to get the competence they needed, because government
would have been a disaster.
Well, that's your opinion. I don't know. Maybe he had people lined up. I have no idea. It's interesting the comments that you made when I think Dr. Hines, whoever he said, because it's interesting to me. What I would have loved to ask him, if half of Afro-Guyanese have gone on an Indian leader, what does that mean for representation of Afro-Guyanese in the first place? And is that the demise of the TNC? Now, I might have my own opinions on such things, but, it's for the people to evolve. Is it a mechanism where younger people are now just looking for genuine leadership, and it's not based along racial lines? It may be. I don't know. But thank you for your time. I'll take it all up.
Thanks,
I'll try and chat with you privately.
Roger that.
Bye-bye.
No problem. So, something nursing. Hey, bro, we now making preparations to leave here. We're running a little. Forget, I got a whole trip planned, but people got issues. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
All right, how can I help you? Hello?
You're not changed,
I just black she. I ain't change. What, do exchange? I just black she. Me ain't got time for them thing now. Me ain't looking for nobody. Critic the case with the child that was shot, the man probably hustling to take the kid because he think the president will help the child. Okay, yeah. Let them get a lawyer and go to the court and stop involving politicians in court and best. The Chief Justice is the protector of our children. You have to get a lawyer and go to right away. Legal. Let her go legal. Oh my God, alleged murder at Burunta District. Oh my God, this little Amerindian girl. What's wrong with she, buddy? Alleged murder. 20-year-old male Amerindian minor from Bremerton artist in the investigation revealed the victim, the suspect, were in a relationship and had been living together in a wooden plastic camp for about a year. One of the aforementioned day, the suspect returned home after consuming and found the victim laying in his hammock. When the victim noticed the suspect, he grabbed a cutlass and struck her to the left shoulder and her right hand, which led to her becoming agitated. The suspect then pulled out a hand-made knife from her waist and stabbed the victim in the left side of his chest. My God. This is not living. This is not living. What kind of living is this, buddy? You can't blame nobody for this. Hey, what you gonna do? You could go and pick up them people and turn them into anything. What you going in? I can't make up these things. What you going on? So this is the matter. Here, the investigation revealed that the victim and the suspect were in a relationship and have been living together in a wooden and plastic camp for about a year. On the aforementioned date, the suspect returned home after consuming alcohol and found the victim lying in his hammock. When the victim noticed the suspect, he grabbed a cutlass and struck her on the left shoulder and right hand, which led to her becoming agitated. The suspect then pulled out a handmade knife from her waist and stabbed the victim in the left side of his chest. Following the stabbing, Smith stumbled out of the camp and collapsed on a patch of bushes. The suspect fled the scene and made her way to Brampton Police Station, where she provided a statement regarding the incident. Police officers then accompanied the suspect back to the scenes, where they found Smith lying motionless on his back. There was visible blood on his body, along with what appeared to be a stab wound on the left side. Is this life? Is this the... But no, you can't. Here what I tell you, all we go jump up and talk. You can't sad for the... If you... What can you take them out and put them into? There's a whole generation. We gotta wait. We got to educate this generation. This is how nomadic people are living. When you live in the dense jungle and the Venezuelan border, yes, how people will live. You believe we could go and build big house, Northwest District. Yes, eh? But again, we need to Yog Mangal, you gotta remember he abused her. She retaliated. I can remember the first time I had this experience with Amarillo. People literally all about the places on New Year's in it's self-defense. It's a case of self-defense. Somebody needs to take care of her now and she needs counsel. She went to the station. It's not premeditated. She got marks of violence on her body. Self-defense. Sad situation, man. Here, I gotta go, guys. We could do this all day. People got endless amount of problems. I would prefer not to just douse myself with people's problems or douse you with people's problems. I would prefer from time to time we find solutions for most of them. I know most of the times the topics are interesting, but you know it comes to end every day and I gotta go about my life looking for it. Keep it real. Peace out.